Hello everyone! Welcome to a new episode of Bo's Slow English. In today's episode, I'm going to speak at this kind of normal speed. I normally speak in slow English, but now that I have a few more intermediate and advanced students, I have to switch things up. Do you know what that means? To switch things up? It means to change something. So I hope you like this lesson. I came up with it the other day when I was filming. For some reason, we were talking about sales. Oh, because we were talking about what I did at work. And I handle a lot of sales. I sell treatments and products to clients, and I thought, what a fun video I could make talking about sales and some techniques. Before we get started, please like my video to show your support, and please subscribe so that we can be friends. All right, sales. Well, what do you know about sales? Do you have sales experience? I remember when I was younger, I was talking to one of my friend's parents, and the dad was in sales. So he was trying to teach me something about sales. So he said, "Sell me this pencil." And at the time, I had no idea how to sell him a pencil. Like, why would a random person buy a pencil if they did not go to the store needing a pencil? And I think about that often when I'm at work and I'm selling something to a client. With sales, the key to sales is you want to make it the client or customer's choice. What I mean by this is you have to play a little psychology with them and convince them that this pencil or this product or object or service or treatment is something that they need. The best way to do that is first ask them, what are your goals? Well, that's what I do, at least at work. I have clients that come in, so it's helpful that clients are wanting a service. And by the way, if you didn't know, I work at a skincare clinic. So clients come in and they inquire about services, which means that they're asking about. So first thing I do is I ask, what are your goals? And they might tell me something about their skin, like they have brown spots, or they have acne. They might say, I have wrinkles. There could be many concerns. So then I ask them, what are you currently using that you like? Because if I ask them, what are you currently using that isn't working or that you don't like, their list could go on and on and on. So I already know that I'm sure they have something at home that they don't want to replace because they like it. So I will start by highlighting or focusing on what they like and then work around it. And let's say the client says, I like my cleanser, which is their face wash. I would say, okay, great. What do you like about it? And they might say, it helps to make my skin feel really clean. Then I will ask them, what kind of lifestyle do they live? Lifestyle meaning, are they in the sun a lot? Are they active? Like, do they work out or exercise a lot? Do they have a very busy life, which means that they cannot have too many steps in their routine? So I will narrow down what to recommend to them based on what kind of lifestyle they have. So those are a few techniques that I have. I will, of course, be very transparent or honest or open about how much everything costs. I don't want them to feel like I'm trying to sell them all these things and then they go to the front desk to check out and they're having sticker shock. Sticker shock means that they are completely surprised by the cost of something. So before they get to the front desk to check out, I want to be the one to tell them how much these things cost so that they know that I'm trying to be honest with them. And when I show them how much everything costs, also known as the quote, when I show them the quote, they might look at it and still think, oh, that's really expensive. Because sometimes a face wash can be $45 USD. Or a face cream can be $150 or $200. So they might say, this is out of my price range, or it's not within my budget, or it's more than I had expected to pay. So then I would say, okay, well, let's figure out together what we can prioritize. Prioritize means that you are figuring out what is the most important or important. Native English speakers, when they say the word important quickly, they never say important. It's important. And then they'll say, well, I like this and I like that. I don't know about this. So then I will talk to the client about the benefits of each one and figure out together and have a collaborative process in deciding what they should purchase. Collaborative means that you and someone else are joining together to make a decision on something. It is a team effort. So going back to selling a pencil to a random stranger, you can find a way to make the person feel like they need that pencil by investigating or by asking questions about what their needs are or what their goals are. It also comes from having a kind personality. If you are a kind person with good intention, then you can easily start a conversation. Intention means to bring an energy to something. Excuse me. The other key to sales is You have to have confidence. You have to believe in yourself and the product or service that you are selling. You also have to like it. I would not be able to sell you a pencil if I don't like that pencil. And when I'm at work, I can't sell you a cream if I don't like the cream, because same thing with intention or your energy. The other person or the customer or client, they will feel that you are forcing a sale. Forcing means you are trying too hard and it's not natural. So just make sure whatever you are trying to convince someone to do, that you really believe in it as well. When I used to be a hairstylist, I had a lot of male clients, male meaning men. And men are actually the easiest clients to sell to because they're coming to me because they want to look better. They want their hair to look better so that they can feel confident and also so that they can impress people. But they are not the hair expert. I am. So how will they know what to do to maintain this fresh, new haircut? They will rely on their hairstylist or me. And if I tell them, if you want to keep your hair the way that I styled it for you, then you need to use this cream, this hair pomade, which is like a thick cream, and you need to put a little bit in your hand, rub it between your fingers, and place it on the tip of your hair. And if you provide education and instructions, and if the client feels like they understand what to do, it is more than likely that they will make the purchase. Education or educating clients is extremely important because you want that customer or client to be able to use whatever you're selling to its fullest potential. Fullest potential means maximum capabilities. Are those difficult words? Let me know in the comments. But basically, you don't want them to buy this hair pomade and they're like, I don't know what to do with this. You want them to know what to do because it will make them happy and they will continue to purchase it. So what did we talk about so far? The key to a successful sale is you make it the client or customer's decision. Confidence. You have to believe in the product. You have to investigate what their goals are, what they like, what they currently use. And you also have to educate them. Oh, and the last thing is to be kind. Don't be forceful or don't be pushy. Don't try to convince someone to buy something because they will feel that you do not have good intentions. I have sold some treatments at my work for a lot of money, and these clients were really happy to swipe their credit card because they feel like they're doing something good for themselves. They feel like they are treating themselves to something and that they deserve it. Do you know what it means to treat yourself? Treat yourself means that you reward yourself to something. Like, for example, I just worked out. That's why I look like I should wash my face right now. But right after my workout, I went to this local grab and go food place. Grab and go means grab and go. So they don't have a sit-down restaurant there, but they have pre-made food in the refrigerator. So you grab what you want, you check out, and then you go. You don't sit down there. So I treated myself to this Cacao energy ball. I should have shown you before I ate this, but I was really hungry. I worked out really hard. But cacao, who knows what cacao is? Cacao is what makes chocolate, but it's the raw version of chocolate before it is processed with sugar. So in this container, I had a little energy ball with cacao, almonds, honey, vanilla extract, and salt. Did you notice how I said vanilla? I said vanilla. I didn't say vanilla. In America, we call it vanilla. It sounds weird, but that is what it is. So I treated myself to this. Anyway, I brought this up because I was trying to explain that customers and clients, they like to treat themselves to something because they feel like I worked hard for it, or I've had a really stressful week, so I want to do something or buy something for myself to make me feel better. There's many reasons why someone purchases something, and that's also a great thing to research if you're interested, the psychology behind the why of a purchase. When I say the why, I mean why does someone buy something? The why behind it. That is my summary to my sales techniques. I could go on and on and on. I really love sales, and I've learned to build relationships with clients. Oh, that's actually a really good technique also, is you might not land a sale. Land a sale is a phrase for make a sale at first when you meet someone, because they don't know you. They haven't built trust with you. But over time, when you build a rapport with them, which means a relationship, that's when a sale might finally happen, because they are convinced that you are there simply to help them, not to sell them something because you'll make a commission. A commission is a small or maybe a large percentage of the sale. Yeah, so those are my tips. Did you learn anything from this? Very random subject. Some of you agreed and commented in my previous video that yes, I should make a video about sales. So share this with your friends or your family members if anyone is in sales. Comment to let me know what else I should make a video about. I love helping you guys. That's another great sales technique, is you want to have the energy of, let me help you, and they will feel that. Let me help you. Before I go, I have 3 new ebooks. They're each about American slangs, workplace slangs, love and relationship slangs, and everyday slangs. So if you're interested, I have a special price. It's a bundled price, which means if you purchase all 3, you get a discount. The link is below. And if you're interested in receiving my videos quicker than the public, then join my membership. There's a button below. And I also like to communicate with my members through our private community posts. Now I really have to go because I have some soup on the stove and it's been simmering, which means it's on low heat and I can smell it, which means it's ready. I gotta go. I'll see you next time. Bye.